I tracked down Clemian.
And?
And there's no change in Bill's condition.
Bill's going to die.
He might, yeah.
He will. It's just a matter of time.
They said you can see him now, but they'd rather you not try to talk to him.
Is he conscious?
I think so, yeah. Look, would it help if I went in with you?
I'll stay put. If he's awake, just seeing me will just upset him.
You know, regardless of how severe that argument was, I doubt if it's on Bill's mind at this point.
I wish I could agree with you. I'll go to him when I'm really needed.
Look, you cannot take sole responsibility for Bill's heart failure.
I'm not the only cause, but I was the immediate cause. There's no way to get away from that.
If Royal had messed up those tapes, or whatever it is that you did, and he'd fought with Bill, would you be blaming him now?
I don't know. I might. It's a very complicated situation. There's no way to draw parallels unless you were there.
Oh, I suppose so. Look, if there's anything I can do practically, make phone calls, whatever, please, just tell me.
Not right now, no.
Well, I better leave you with some privacy. Look, try to get some rest.
Oh, please don't. I'm sorry. That is, if you have the time.
There's nothing urgent.
It's just very nice to be with someone who doesn't expect me to be hysterical or terribly brave or anything except myself, that's all.
I just need about 20 minutes to check in the office, but I'm free for the next 24 hours.
Thank you very much. I don't think we'll be here that long.
I just got your message. How bad is he?
Critical. They don't expect him to survive. Thank you very much. Please, go. I'll be all right.
Okay, I'll see you in a little while.
Bill just suffered a massive coronary.
When?
About an hour ago.
But he was fine. He seemed fine this morning.
Oh, did he?
I meant he seemed healthy.
But not very happy, hmm? I assume you were the one who arranged to have me spied on.
I was following orders.
Of course you were. Did you also arrange for that bug in Dr. Coleridge's apartment? And you were the one who brought Bill the tapes.
Yes.
Well, that's the reason why he's dying now.
Ready and cold.
Be quiet. Be calm. Don't need a pill. Not going to take one.
Patty, they told me that you might be here.
Dee.
But I just had to come over here after we had that argument over at your parents' place. Are you all right? You know, when you were shouting at Bobby, it was like there were knives going through me.
I'm sorry. I got a little carried away.
I just don't understand what happened. Are you mad at me?
No.
No, you are. You are mad at me, and I don't know what I've done. Honey, I don't think you understand how bad I feel. I just feel like I'm gonna cry.
Come on, honey. Take it easy.
I can't take it easy when I feel like everything is crumbling.
No,
It is. It is. Because you're supposed to be the captain at the wheel, right? And you're supposed to be the pilot. Now, something is wrong. Because 1 minute, you're mad at me, and the next minute, you're sound asleep.
Listen, Dee, I'm going through a really tough period. And I admit that. But if you just let me alone, I think I can get through it.
Oh, wait a minute. What do you mean by a tough period? Are you talking about our marriage?
Look, I'm sitting in here to try and get myself together. I can't get involved in a big emotional analysis of our marriage right now. I have to get my head straight so that I can deal with my patients.
That's it. That's it. You're talking about our marriage, aren't you? What have I done?
No,
Please,
no,
just-
Dee, no.
Yeah, you are. Okay. All right. Whatever it is that I've done, I'll fix it. I mean, I'll do anything, but you just got to tell me why you're behaving like
I'm not laying it all on the marriage because that isn't right. And I don't need anything from you except to leave me alone just a little.
How can I leave you alone when I feel like I'm losing you?
No. Danny, give me a break, please.
That's it, isn't it? That's it. I'm losing you.
No, that's not what I said.
You know, sometimes I have these terrible dreams. It's when I'm wide awake, though. I see myself walking down the street, and I'm wearing these ragged dresses. You know, like the crazy ladies wear. And I've got holes in my shoes. And I'm carrying shopping bags in my hand. And then I want to go into the park, but I want to make sure that nobody sees me. And then I open up one of the shopping bags, and I take something out of it. And I look at it, and I cry. Do you know what I take out of the shopping bag?
No.
I take out a picture of when we got married. I take out a picture of us on our wedding day.
Dee, please stop this.
It's just I feel that I'm so afraid that you're acting funny. You're not going to be able to take charge of anything. You're not going to be able to decide anything. You can't look after us at all.
You mean look after you?
Honey, I'm your wife.
Right now, I have my hands full looking after me. You're gonna have to take care of yourself for a couple of days.
Please don't be cruel to me.
It's not
Please.
cruel. Don't you understand that I'm human too? That there are times when I just need to stop and do something for myself?
I don't understand. Would you just, why don't you tell me what that means?
Maybe that means there's something I just have to keep to myself.
Faith, you're talking
No!
about, aren't you? Then would you just please...
Would you just go
tell me
home
what
and
it is?
leave?
Honey, please, what are you fighting from? I'm going half crazy because I don't know what's going on.
Nothing's
Please.
going on.
Yes, there is something going on. Just tell me. You told
I
me.
told you that I want to be alone. Dee, you're hounding me. Give me 1 moment's peace.
Don't you see how scared I am? You just tell me. I just want to help you. Just
Dee,
tell
get
me
out of
to-
here.
No, I can't. I'm not going to get out of here.
Yes,
when
you
you're like
can get out of here. I'm gonna be all right tonight.
What do you mean you're going to be all right? What, are you sick? What's wrong with you? What's wrong?
Pat, what's going on?
It's all right. I just slipped.
Of course, after he shoved you.
No. I mean, I had it coming to me. I refused to leave, and he had a lot of work to do. He just wanted me to leave. Isn't that right, Patty?
Yeah, right. Sorry if I scared you.
Look, what do you say to the three of us just sitting down and having a little conference?
I gotta go to work, and Delia has to head home.
We could all take 5 minutes.
No, maybe I should leave. Will I see you later? Huh?
Yeah, I'll come straight home after work. Dee, try not to worry. Everything's gonna be all right.
Sure. Yes, sure it is.
Pat, it's pretty obvious that something is going on, and I'd like to know about it. Maybe I can help.
Roger, it's a very difficult situation, but I'm okay. I'm gonna get through it.
Get through what, Pat?
Doesn't matter.
It does matter, because this time it occurs to me it's not just Delia.
No.
But she is a part of it.
In a sense,
But not all of it.
no.
Pat, I got the impression from Bucky that he had an idea of what was going on. So I asked him, but he couldn't get past the notion that I was after you, that I wanted to report you to the hospital authorities or get you into any kind of trouble that I can.
Didn't get that idea from me. I don't think you're after me.
But actually, you see, I think I understand what you've been going through these last few months.
Well, you've been around all the time.
Besides that, I've been keeping an eye on you, partly because it was my job to do so, but partly out of sympathy.
Sympathy?
For the impossible load you've been carrying. You've been trying to be the best resident on the floor, leading the strike when you were off duty, and looking after a very demanding wife the whole period.
Delia's been ill.
No one knows that better than I do.
Roger, I appreciate your concern.
But leave it alone.
Yeah, please.
Sorry, Pat, I can't do that.
Why not? Nobody has asked you to look after me, Roger. I'm not one of your patients.
Some of my patients are in better shape than you are.
I'd be fine if people would just leave me alone.
But that's the whole point, Pat. Whatever the problem is, you don't have to go through it alone. There are a lot of people who are willing to help.
Spare me your bedside manner.
What is it that I'm doing so bad? I mean, why are you being so sarcastic?
Maybe because you won't get off my back.
Look, I hate pressing you. But it's occurring to me that if I keep it up, maybe you'll get mad enough to tell me what this is all about.
Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll do something else, like throwing you out that window.
Well, that would attract a lot of attention, and you certainly don't want that.
Well, at least you understand that much.
Pat, I understand a lot more than you give me credit for. I am being more of a friend to you at this moment than Bucky Carter.
Now who's having hallucinations?
Is that what you've been having? Hallucinations?
No. Just my problem, and I can deal with it. Just bug off.
Pat, what is the problem?
Right now, you are the problem, Roger.
Dr. Coleridge, we've been looking all over for you.
I was an X-ray. Why?
Mr. Woodard, he's had a coronary. Dr. Moultrie's been with him, but I know he's your patient, too.
I'll see you later, Pat. All right, how bad is he,
It's
Morris?
quite bad, isn't it?
I think I'm dead. Choice for the very best in home entertainment.
Who made Bill suspicious? Was it you?
No, Mrs. Woodard. It was you. I hoped it had all come to nothing. When it didn't, I suggested to Mr. Woodard that it... Well, I suggested that it was purely a physical relationship. Temporary, unimportant.
You said that?
Yes.
You were so right.
But he didn't believe it. He wanted to hear the tapes. I tried to persuade him not to. I did try.
Oh, Royal! For the love of God, why didn't you come to me? If you had, there wouldn't be any damn tapes. I'd have stopped that affair like that.
I take my orders from Mr. Woodard.
You took them. There won't be any more. Don't worry. You're not out of a job. If you cooperate with me in this one last item.
What's that?
Call off your detective. There is only one, I assume. Very well. I want all surveillance ended immediately. I have the cassette you gave to Bill. I want the original tape. Any transcriptions, all records, I want them delivered to me right now. You can do it right now. Make the call. Use my phone.
Am I to presume that if Mr. Woodard dies, that I'll continue as your assistant?
No, I don't think either one of us would be very comfortable with that. I want you working in another city for the Woodard Publications. There are many positions you're well suited to. You can choose any one you want.
You're very generous.
Make the phone call.
Hello, this is Mr. Rogman. No, that won't be necessary at all now. No, I'll be by to pick up everything and to settle the bill, if that's convenient. Yes, this afternoon. Yes, I'll see you then.
Any questions?
Well, they suggested that I pay the bill in cash, but I've already taken the money out of the bank.
I will miss your efficiency.
There isn't any hope that...
Doesn't look like it. I will expect to hear from you today.
It's within a few hours.
You've seen him?
Briefly, just now.
Nothing you can do for him, right?
I'm sorry.
Please don't do that.
You were with him when it happened?
Yes. It was horrible. He's found out about us.
Pat?
Hi.
Oh, I woke you up. I'm sorry. I was wondering if you saw Roger.
He was here. Morris came and went to the Woodards because she said...
Okay, man, it's all right. I'll look for him there. You go back to sleep.
I wasn't asleep.
I'll see you.
Jenny Craig.
What did he find out? That you visited me at home? I mean, how much could...
He knows everything,
You admitted it?
ultimately.
But why? You had such good answers if he got suspicious. I don't understand.
I gave him all my good answers. Then he played a little of this for me.
He had your room bugged?
I was about to just say that you underestimate W.P. Woodard. However, I'm the one that should have known better. Not mine, Roger. Yours. Your apartment has been bugged for days.
Oh, my God.
Exactly.
You mean even in bed, everything we said?
All recorded. And he heard every bit of it. I don't like to think very much about what's probably on this, but whatever it was enough to kill him.
No. No, his heart was so damaged that any real stress would have been fatal.
I told him the truth, finally. When I told him I loved him, it just made it worse. He said he wanted a divorce. He told me to get out of there, and then, of course, by the time I had finally figured out that I'd better, he was standing up. First time since the accident, and the last.
Do you know if there's any more of those?
Oh, I've taken care of that. Royal will see to it.
He knows?
Oh, yes. It's very simple. He'll pay off the detective. I'll pay him off. All the evidence will be destroyed by me personally. Bug's probably out of your apartment by now, Roger. We're safe. You and I. Only, of course, because Bill is going to die.
But what about Royal? He could blackmail you.
Ah, he won't even try. He's no match for me, and he knows it. No, we have nothing to worry about. The whole thing is all over. That goes for the affair.
Ray, if that's what you want. All right, but we're still friends.
No. No, you are Bill's doctor, and I am his wife. That's as far as that relationship goes.
I hope you change your mind.
Not even after I'm Bill's widow.
Look, I'm not just talking about... I'm talking about friendship, Ray. I know you, and I care about you. Don't lose too much at once. It isn't necessary.
It's a little late in the game for me to start talking about integrity, but this is something I want to do before Bill dies. Goodbye. I'm going to see Dr. Moultrie. I do hope you won't be here when I get back.
Ray, wait. At least give me the opportunity to say goodbye. Look, you've got to do what's right for you. I'll let go. I'll miss you, not just because you are a wonderful lover, but because I like you and I really do care about you. We trusted each other, and that's a luxury that neither one of us has very often. And as far as I'm concerned, it's still there. Anytime you need me anyway, just let me know.
Look, Roger, you were a lot more than just a lover. You were a good friend when I needed one desperately, but I'm not angry. I've just got to back off, all right?
It's the final episode of General Hospital Night Shift, and the explosion that rocked the hospital leaves one doctor's life hanging in the balance. An all-new General Hospital Night Shift, tonight at 11 p.m. on SoapNet.